All right, guys. So this was me around 2:32. I found that jewel, and I wanted to show you. That was about 2 weeks before prep started, and then you just saw, my 8 weeks in. This is now 16 weeks in. As you can see, there's a lot more definition. I was really excited about this lighting. Yes, I don't mind saying that. I didn't expect my abdomen to be so caved in like that. I thought it was much bigger than that. So the fact that I'm going to need to back up to show that more is awesome. Look at this tricep pose. I'm so happy about that. I mean, look at the definition and the separation of my delts. I've never seen that in my life. Arms are the fact that my arms are a smaller part of my body is coming in, but I feel like my other features like my chest are really starting to come out. My lower back to me is so fascinating. You can see the lumbars starting to really start to take form and shape, and the fat starting to kind of form around it and go in and it lean out. But yet I have like these love handles, and my lower back fat is so bewildering to me. But all in all, I'm good. My upper traps are coming in. My rear delts are coming in. That back double bicep I did just a second ago, I'm definitely going to have to work on opening up. But all in all, honestly, it's funny because this week I was really not enjoying my progress on the scale. But I'm actually really happy about this. I feel like I actually look fairly lean. You're going to see me readjust here. I want to pop my chest out a little bit more. Bam! But yeah, I'm relatively very happy with where I'm at, to be honest with you. My quad separation's coming in. My abdominals are coming in. My chest is nice and lean, but it's always lean. Delts are coming in really nice. I like that pose a lot. This is probably my favorite, though. I like how my traps pop out. But yeah. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the kitchen. I hope you enjoyed the progress photos. We're going to get into meal prep this week, mostly because I want to talk about it and I'm super excited about it. So let's get started. Alright, guys, we have a lot in front of us, so let's go ahead and get started. We've got beef broth, olives, miracle noodles, Meyer natural heritage pork. We've got F-bomb meat sticks, F-bomb nut butter, eggs, sauerkraut, and homemade yogurt. If y'all have not tried 80 Keto's homemade yogurt recipe yet, you've got to go. The link is right there in the corner. Check this out. Dude, Dairy Queen check. It's not falling. I'm scared, but it's not falling. It's crazy. Okay. Ah! So there's a lot of things here, and I wanted to kind of start jazzing it up. I am actually starting to get hungry today. I found myself actually starting to get quite hungry, which is a good sign. I want to be hungry. That means my body's like really pulling fat from stores and going like, hey, like we can't keep doing this forever. You're running out. So that's really good. So basically what we're going to be doing is one of my meals is going to be a meat stick on the side, and then the main course is going to be, it's going to be a F-bomb nut butter packet. We're going to do macadamia with coconut or macadamia pecan with sea salt. And we're going to drizzle that on top of 8 ounces of the homemade yogurt. Meal number dose is going to be a shrimp beef pasta. Two things wrong there. One, it's pork. Two, I didn't pull the shrimp out. 1 second. Frozen shrimp is also part of this plan. So sorry, shrimp as well. But we're going to do like a shrimp, beef broth, pork thing with egg and miracle noodle. And I'm going to do a little bit of olive on the side and someday sauerkraut. Here are the macros for everything. I'm going to show you a little early to explain. If you notice, it's like 7 grams of carbs where my limit's 10. I did that so that I could afford room for the sauerkraut. It's like 1 gram per 2 tablespoons here. So I'm going to do a 1/4 cup every other day. I find if I do sauerkraut every day, it kind of actually starts to have a negative effect on my gut for some reason. But every other day, it's a great extra volume, and it makes my gut feel great. It helps with my digestion, helps me not bloat, helps me pass everything. So I enjoy it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to brown the pork and the shrimp. Now, I'm not really worried about the meat sticks and the nut butter and the yogurt. I'm just going to weigh that out as I eat it. And then once the pork and the egg are browned, We are going to throw in the noodles, and we are going to throw in some of the beef broth. We're going to let it cook down for just a little under 5 or 10 minutes. And then we're going to put it in the containers. And then boom, meal prep is done. That's it, guys. That is the meal prep for this week. Super, super simple. Honestly, if I can give you any advice, when you're dieting really hard, do not waste calories on garbage. Get things with nutrient density in it, right? Like, I can give you a nutritional benefit from each of these, except for maybe the pork sticks. These are really just because I wanted one. But let's talk about, beef broth, right? So it's going to have a little bit of collagen protein, not as much as bone broth. It's going to have 2 grams of protein per cup. We're going to use we're using half a cup, maybe even a quarter cup. And then olive oil. It's got great omega-9s, great omega-3 to 6 ratio. Miracle noodles, very good for the gut. They have glutamine in them, or glutathione, one of the two. Those can be really good for your gut. Obviously, we all know the power of eggs. The pork is natural. It's going to have those healthy pork fats. It's going to have that good omega-3 to 6 because it's naturally raised, no hormones, no nothing. This stuff was super expensive. The shrimp's going to have iodine. It's also going to have a lot of sodium, which is really good for us. Sauerkraut's good for digestion. The homemade yogurt, again, is going to have a bunch of probiotics and a bunch of stuff that's good for your gut. If you notice, my calories are really low this week. I have definitely been tipping my toes into borderline low calories, especially for me. Like, my maintenance is like 3,200. Like, I could thrive on 3,200 calories. So I am literally almost at half of what I should be eating to maintain my weight. 40 pounds ago. So I have some thoughts of what I'm going to be doing going forward in the next week or two. I will let y'all know as it develops and I confirm those steps, but I definitely want to make sure that I don't put myself in an unhealthy predicament. More unhealthy than I'm already going to be. Like, understand, like, bodybuilding comes with the level of unhealthiness. Like, one, just the body fat you have to get to. And then, how you get to it is so different for everybody. Some people have to be more extreme than others. But yeah, my training hasn't changed much. I'm doing each body group twice a week. 1 day heavy, 1 day hypertrophy. And then I'm doing 50 minutes on the Stairmaster 6 times a week. I'm watching that. There are days where I don't recover as well because of my deficit. And so I do walking incline instead. Very slow pace, very low incline. Doesn't burn as many calories, but it takes the load off my back. And we all know that walking is a great fat burning exercise. So that's it for this week, guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Thank y'all for watching. I love you guys. Look forward to the next video.